What up, gamers? Fencer here, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. So, yeah, let me address the elephant in the room right away because, as you can see, there's like black bars on the side, and also the resolution
This
is
is it.
the resolution is really low. I'm actually watching this like from my end, like with the game here. My game window is like so small, like probably like maybe 1/16 of my really big monitor here, but the reason why is because I did end off in a cutscene and also left the game at a cutscene. And whenever that happens, sometimes when I go back into the game, it does readjust the resolution. So yeah, this is pretty much what happens when I go back into the game. I gotta keep on like resetting it every time I do record this game. This is mainly with my new computer, I believe. I think with my old one, I don't need to do it because the resolution is always like, you know, at the normal with my monitors, the way I set things up. But yeah, this is how it goes now. I'll fix it once I'm able to like change the settings here. So yeah, let's go get to it.
Your Grace, perfect timing. The results
Actually,
from our last round of experiments have.
if I look at the preview, like the preview I guess recording on my recording software, it does look a lot bigger. So I'm going to look at that instead.
Wait, Jurier, he's not alone!
Huh? Lorvine and Jurier?
No need to panic, you two. I've already told them about our plan.
Okay.
What? After you warned us not to tell a single soul about any of this?
I'm skeptical as well. Are you sure they are trustworthy?
Yes, we're friends.
The results speak for themselves, don't they? These two may already know more than you could ever imagine.
All right then, if Your Grace insists.
They seem harmless enough, so I'll trust them for now.
Well, how about some reintroductions? This is Jurier, one of the highest-ranked researchers from the Fontaine Research Institute. He used to work under Edwin. I trust that you've heard of Edwin?
Ed who?
He's the one who blew the whole institute sky high. Everyone knew he was a bit crooked in the head, but you're not local, so I guess it's possible for you not to have heard of him.
Edwin's main areas of research were archeum and gravimeters. As his assistant, Jurier is quite familiar with them as well. I hired him to be my technical consultant.
You want to blow up the fortress of Meripede?
Ah, what a lovely idea. I'm already imagining it in my head.
Gotta admit, I'm tempted as well.
Guys, focus! Focus!
That taskmaster over there is Miss Lorvine, and is also one of my technical consultants. While Jurier used to be Edwin's assistant, she used to be Jurier's assistant.
Ooh, are they together?
Was that really necessary?
See, everyone keeps asking this question. Are you too sure you're not a couple and just using your work as a convenient cover?
Your Grace, I am not in a relationship with this man!
If I dated her, I'd officially be madder than Edwin.
Jeez, forget I said anything then. Follow me.
Whoa, there's another door that goes right up.
Your constant amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do anything.
But Paimon really thinks everything's super cool.
Dude, I hope like not. I hope a super cool cutscene does not play with this resolution. I want to change it first. I want to experience it like to the fullest. Is this just a normal room?
Well, let's spice it up a bit. And here you go.
Oh no. Oh, there we go. Okay. Wow, look at that. This is.
What a huge ship? This is also a production zone that Paimon's never seen before. What's going on?
How much do you know about Fontanian history?
Not much at all.
Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria. To give you a quick rundown, Fontaine used to be ruled by the Lemurian dynasty.
Here we go. We got some. This is new lore, right? I never heard of the Remuria.
According to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seer Sibila, who had taken on the form of a golden bee. Taking the golden bee with him and riding on a huge ship, the Fortuna, he created his nation above the surging waves. He called his nation Lemuria, and used the Fortuna to incessantly search for new tribes and islands, calling on them to join his empire.
There's a ship in this story too?
Where there's water, there'll be ships. People
course.
believe that hope can always be found at the end of a voyage.
Do you believe that too?
To a point, I think. As you've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor, materials, and technology at my disposal. Certainly can't hurt to give it a try. So the moment I began to speculate that the Primordial Sea might lie underneath the gate, I also began this project.
Were you inspired by the legendary Fortuna?
Maybe. Fontanians need something to hold on to cope with the impending disaster.
This is a plan for the ages. Can't you share your plan with everyone?
Were the workers to find out the truth behind this ship, riots would destroy the fortress faster than any catastrophe. As the fortress's administrator, I'd never make such a reckless call. Alright, that's enough talking for now. I'll need another 3 cups of tea to soothe my throat. Do you have any other questions? Seems like you're good. Come on, I'll take you back.
Alright. No access to the pause menu yet, so it's still gonna look all weird.
I'll leave you here for now.
Oh, thank you so much.
No worries. But don't forget, it's up to you whether or not you want to share what you just saw. What you do from here on out will likely affect those 3 as well.
It means that my actions now will decide the next steps Lenny's group takes. In other words, I want to tell Lenny the truth. I must make him understand that we can't afford excessive conflict right now.
Yeah, we'll put a lot of thought into it for sure.
Yeah, we will.
Great. I look forward to what happens next.
Yeah, me too. But first, my decision is to change the resolution really quick. There we go. Doesn't that look a lot better now, guys? Yeah, let me go ahead and claim like whatever I need to claim. I did yeah, it's been like a couple of days since I last played this. I did yeah, I did do the Duolingo event. I guess I got some stuff from it. I'm not sure which one it is. I think that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. There we go. Do I got more mail? I saw more being available here. Oh, is it just that? No, we're good. All right, time to get back into the swing of things here. Let's go here now. We got to return to the infirmary. Oh, is this gonna be far away, or are we already here? I think we're already here. Okay, that's good. Hey guys.
We're back!
Welcome back. Do you want a cup of tea?
How can you be so much like Risley, always drinking tea?
Huh. Actually, now that you mention it, I just remembered something now. While I was sedated, I could still barely hear 2 people talking next to me. They were discussing everything, from the leaves to the water and even the teacups themselves.
Must have been Risley and Sijwin.
Yeah, I heard 1 male voice and 1 female, so it should have been the 2 of them. They really were just talking about brewing tea.
I really can't make sense of this place.
So, Traveler, Paimon, were you able to learn anything from Risley?
Yeah, he explained everything.
Very well. Then, would you mind checking your answers against my speculations?
Lenny sounds a lot more like his old self. Feeling better now, Lenny?
Yeah, I took the time to rest, so I'm feeling a lot more relaxed now.
Nobody else is around, and Miss Sijwin is also busy with something or other, so let's just talk here.
All right, then I'll posit my theories. I asked myself 3 questions. Firstly, why was Fremine affected by the primordial seawater? It was because he dove into the sea. My theory is, the long-lost primordial sea is probably very close to the fortress of Mirapede.
Yeah, that's not a bad theory to think about.
Ooh, he's good. He got that right on the first try.
That's our Lenny.
Secondly, Risley's attitude changed dramatically during the course of our stay here. He ignored us completely at first, then suddenly roadblocked us. Why? I spent quite a long time thinking about this. If he has been monitoring the Fatui since the very beginning, he probably ignored us at first because he was hoping we could find Master Child for him. What's more, the Fortress of Meripede is not part of Fontaine's court system, nor does it report to Udex Nervulet. Wriothesley is basically the king of a no-man's land. As long as the fortress doesn't do anything about Master Child's disappearance, Father can use it to pressure the Fontaine authorities. And while the two factions are pitted against each other, Wriothesley will be free to move between the parties of interest. If I had to guess, he probably has something that he's working on himself. It's likely related to the secret of the infirmary, but I just can't think of what it could be.
Lynn's grasp of the big picture is amazing.
You're super smart!
Thanks so much. Then finally, there's the last question. If Wriothesley does have a plan, what could it be? All I know for now is that his plan probably has something to do with the changing nature of the seawater. He's even gotten Cloran to help him out. That can't be the full extent of what he's doing. There's probably a secret passageway behind the block in the infirmary, and there's something big in the fortress that most people here never get to see. He has a bargaining chip, and it could be important enough for Father to deal with him directly. I don't have enough information, so I have no idea what his chip might be. But let me guess. You have the last piece of the puzzle.
After some deliberation, you share the information you just learned with Lenny and the company. While sharing what you saw, you emphasize how now is not the time for disputes.
I can't believe it.
The sea will engulf everyone. Just like the prophecy said.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Like, that's pretty much how we began. Like, pretty much the first video going into Fontaine, right? If you don't count me, like, taking a tour. Like, the first video I did with the Archon quest. That's pretty much, like, I think what we heard. Like, with these two, when we first met them.
Could Wriothesley have wanted to meet Father to figure out a way to deal with this crisis? If you remember, I once mentioned that Father sees the House of the Hearth as her base of operations, and she truly wants to resolve the crisis. But how could Wriothesley have known that?
Or perhaps he didn't know, and just wanted to bring Father over to his side? Which could be why he said he just wanted to negotiate.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I understand your concerns as well, Traveler. I'll figure out a way to pass this on to our father. No matter what, we're on your side.
Oh, that's good.
The two of you have already aided us far too much. We probably wouldn't be standing here right now if not for you. If you ever need anything else going forward, please come to the House of the Hearth at any time. Though you may not share the sentiment, after all that we've gone through together, the three of us basically see you as family now.
You have my gratitude.
Thank you for protecting Lenny when it really mattered. And thank you for sharing the secrets of the fortress with us. We didn't think you were going to do it.
Why are you being so formal all of a sudden?
Don't mention it. We can work together again if necessary.
Given your strength, you might not need our help at all. But if you are ever in danger, we will try our best to protect you.
Aww, the sound of that makes Paimon feel all warm and safe inside.
What was that?
Paimon's hungry.
Oh, you've done so much already. Go get some food.
Alright, then we'll catch you guys another time.
Alright. And now to the cafeteria. What's gonna happen there? We gotta go down. Yeah, we can jump down. But yeah, we're back after maybe a week or so. But yeah, I'm gonna try my best to finish it up, like this whole thing up, maybe within the first 2 months into 2026, which, yeah, Happy New Year's, guys.
This is not...
Oh my gosh, I think we just died.
Come on, let's go pick up ours as well.
Yeah, I think, the Traveler's probably hungry now,
Traveler Paimon.
after
Over here.
going down that fall.
Are you here for dinner too, Miss Sijwin?
Yeah, either probably wants some kind of like recovery food or whatever.
And I'm taking the opportunity
Oh.
to prepare Miss Cloran's dinner as well.
Is she gonna be part of the story now?
Huh. You're right. She's actually sitting in the fortress cafeteria. What would you like to eat?
Huh? We can choose?
Yep, you can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Wolsey. It's all on me today, so you can get whatever you'd like.
Then I'll have the tastiest stuff you have to offer.
Me too! Don't forget Paimon! No problem. Just leave it to me.
After a while, the meal Siegeween ordered for you arrive. Siegeween also brings some drinks over to you. They taste a little strange. Okay, the shakes generally taste pretty terrible.
So delicious.
Amazing. Free dinners are the absolute best.
Is this how it feels to be freeloaders? Wait a second, we did do plenty of work after all. Feeling full yet? How's the food? Delicious.
Exquisite. Thank you. Besides the milk, everything was super delicious.
I'm so glad to see you all so happy. Oh, see, the expression on your face just now? The muscle here just moved, which suggests that you're feeling quite relaxed at the moment. Siegeween, do you do this to help your patients or to better understand human beings? A bit of both, I suppose. I'm a Melazine, which means I'm very different from human beings. I must know what you're thinking if I want to take good care of you. You're really good at taking care of people. Even though you're so short, you still talk and act like an older sister. Really? You're reminded of an older sister? That's great to hear. Oh, and what did you mean back in Risley's office? When you said that you were protecting Linny and his siblings as well? Oh, that. I just asked His Grace to look out for those children, especially that diver boy. I was getting a bit worried after hearing that something was wrong with the water. Thankfully, Glorand is very strong and managed to save him in the nick of time. His Grace also sealed the pipes after Glorand left, to make sure that Linny wouldn't impulsively chase after his brother. Although the path was blocked, we still stationed some guards there to stop anyone from approaching. They were instructed to only open the door once Miss Glorand had returned. Oh, and I was keeping an eye on Mr. Linny as well. We had to press him, but we couldn't allow him to be in any real danger. You were all super considerate and really thought everything through. It's just what we do down here at the fortress. At least this has been His Grace's style for as long as he's been the leader. Oh, I really wish Monsieur Nervula would come down here more often too. I feel like he'd like it here, with all the darkness and chaos.
But that doesn't make sense at all. It's hard to imagine your valet outside of his office.
Get a good night's rest, you two. You both worked very hard.
Sound. Yep, Ether's down. Need to find return to the dormitories to rest. Yeah, I think we definitely need to rest in the dormitories. Okay. Hold on, can I just keep on forgetting how to play this game sometimes? It's always been like a while. Can we go over here? Oh yeah, we can. Okay, that'll be a faster way, right? Oh, it's gotta be the Statue of the Seven, right? Forgot all about that. We can go here really quick and then go back underground. Oh yeah, dude, like, speaking of underground, dude, it's been so long since we've seen, like, the daylight. I think, you know, so far with the whole Meripede stuff, I think it's a cool concept. I do think, in a way, like, I just feel like we kind of, like, overstayed our welcome. I'm not sure if I said that yet, you know, like, my thoughts on it so far. I don't really remember much in between the videos. And also, I just want to check really quick with the adventure rank. Not the adventure rank, the world level. Lower world level. I think I probably will. I think I do want to do this. You know, since I'm not really taking this game seriously now, I'm just really here to finish up the story. So yeah, there we go. I just want to do that. I want to make sure I'm able to finish this whole Archon quest, because if you haven't seen, like, before, I'm pretty much planning to finish up this whole story. Yeah, I guess not the whole, oh yeah, not only this whole story, but yeah, finish it so that I can, I guess, stop playing the game. But yeah, you know, it's always just sad to think about, man. It's just, you know, back then I was able to really play this game a lot because it was like the only gacha game I've played at the time. But as I play more and more, and I want to experience more, the thing is, Genshin does take a lot of your time. I think, for me, more than other games, like when it comes to dailies and stuff, and I just can't really keep up. Alright, here we go.
So much has happened. Paimon just feels absolutely exhausted now that she's finally relaxed.
Like, yeah, I know I can just keep on playing the game for the story. It's just I don't feel rewarded for my time where... Because, like, I want to make sure I make the most out of, like, each of the gacha games since, like, all the banners are, like, time limited. And I want to make sure I'm always getting my daily, like, currency, like the Primogems in this game. It's just that with this game, the dailies, they take so long that it pretty much doubles my time when I'm doing all my dailies for all my gacha games that I play. Like right now, I can maybe finish my dailies within like maybe 20 minutes or 30 minutes. If I play Genshin Impact in the mix, like it adds like a lot of minutes to the mix. Like probably double the amount. Anyways, let's go rest up.
I'm super sleepy. Are you sleepy too?
Yeah, I'm also getting there. Now look at Paimon. I'm used to her just like floating around. Now she's so still. Wow, she really immediately fell asleep.
Delicious. Paimon wants seconds for free.
Good night. Oh yeah. Oh, whoa.
Out of my way!
I was about to say, I already did. I kind of forgot I was just like, you know, talking about stuff. We did recover Ether, right? We did revive him. I didn't pay attention. I was like talking throughout all that.
What happened? Why is everyone running? No idea, but something must have happened. Stop asking!
Okay.
Who's yelling? Paimon still wants to sleep.
What's that sound? Paimon, wake up. We need to go out and see what's going on. Alright, here we go. What is going on outside? Oh, wait. You can hear the alarm, too. Oh, shoot. Things are getting serious.
What happened? Why is everyone running around? Hey, what are you doing?
No time to explain, mate. Goodbye!
Hey, wait! What's wrong with these people? They won't even talk to us.
They're here! Yeah! There you are!
Oh, thank
Yo.
goodness!
What's going on?
Quisto and Lavaroon, do you know what happened here?
We came here especially to inform you. Something
Especially
seems
to
to
inform
have
me.
gone terribly wrong just now. His Grace is telling everyone to evacuate and get out of here.
Oh. You think this place will be flooded with the Primordial Sea? You think it just somehow is filling up this whole place now?
Lavaroon was saying you two are new here and you don't have many friends, so you might slip through the cracks. Haven't you heard all the stories like that? An evacuation is successfully completed, yet you only find out once you do a head count that 1 or 2 people are missing.
Wait, weren't you the one who brought that up? Why is it suddenly my idea?
Hey, shut up!
Okay, whatever. The point is, you should come with us.
You said His Grace said to evacuate outwards?
Yeah, he said to get as far away as possible, upwards and outwards.
That means whatever happened down below. Oh no. Isn't that gates at the very bottom?
Oh no, it can't be that thing!
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Whoa, wait, what? What? Hey, where are you going?
Now we're going
Go find the Duke! You two just go and get out! Go on without us!
we're going the opposite way. We're gonna
Hey,
go downward.
Hey, be careful!
Attention! Please evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as
Alright, let me
possible.
just float down. In case a cutscene plays and Ether like just can't like
Attention!
safely
Please evacuate
hit the
upwards
ground.
and outwards, upwards and outwards.
Oh no, we're good,
If
we're
you're
good.
already at the topmost
Okay.
layer, then try to move as
Enter the office. Okay, is this place flooding? The Forbidden Zone. I mean, we should be fine, right? I mean, I'm sure we can drown I mean, we've been swimming in this place, man. We can't drown, but activate lift device. I'm sure it'll be bad for the Fontanians. Uh-oh.
They're here.
Alright, cutscene, cinematic.
Just like I said.
Is something breaking through?
You're just in time. But be ready to run.
Is he gonna... He's cryo, right? Do you think he can freeze the sea? Oh, snap. That'll be kind of sick. There it is. Wow, the seawater looks kind of pretty. You know, a bit purple. Or pink. Hey! That's his, ultimate, right? Oh, that is so cool. Probably, will break, right? I'm sure the pressure's gonna blast out, yeah. Oh yeah, we gotta run now.
3, 2, 1.
Oh snap. This is so cool. I like this cutscene a lot. Some Indiana Jones stuff. He's so cool, man.
This won't hold it for long. Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Then what will happen to you?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense. The gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
I don't know what Chlorine can do. I mean, he can freeze water. I don't know. I mean, she can shoot the, like, I guess the gates. With her, it's like more situational. I feel like Ricey can probably do a lot more because he can freeze water. Hey, look at us, man. Hey, I was just talking about the whole, like, hey, we spent too much time down here, and now we're back upward.
Traveler, I need you to head to the Opera House immediately. Farina will soon be meeting with the knave there. You must protect Farina and make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone with her.
Uh-oh. Okay, you can explain everything else to me later.
Will do. You have my sincerest gratitude.
Alright. Well, he's Hydro, right? He can probably maybe do something about the water. He's going down there, right? Is the Opera House in here? Can we just take the back door? I forgot where, exactly how we... Oh no, this is not the Opera House. This is, Oh no, it is. We are at the Opera House. Never mind. Let's go to the... I guess to the front. Teleport. Okay, okay. And here we are. Man, that is so nice to see the sky again. It's been so long. Like in the story. I think the concept of the Meropide story is cool. I do think we kind of like overstayed our welcome in there. I don't know, it wasn't like... I guess, you know, just seeing it over and over again, it can get really repetitive. Going to the same areas.
Look,
oh.
There are a ton of Fatilian Palais Mermonia people over there. The knave is probably here already. We need to hurry.
You think we're going to fight?
Are you two the traveler in Paimon? Monsieur Nervalet has left instructions. Though I'm sure he's already explained, this should be a mostly cordial conversation, unlikely to give rise to violence. But it would be most appreciated if you could protect Lady Farina to the best of your ability.
I feel like we're gonna have to fight. I will do my best. I feel like there'll be a fight going on. A part of me feels like the story now is getting a bit more intense, like we're about to maybe do something big.
Oh, so you two are the honored guests Miss Farina mentioned.
Of course, of course. How could they not attend a meeting such as this? I must always have 2 or more guests at my dessert table. Otherwise, the occasion would be too lonely and unbecoming of my station.
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance, traveler. I have heard much of your accomplishments. I am the Knave, one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers.
So this is the Knave, the head of the House of the Hearth, and the Liddy siblings' father. She certainly does not seem easy to deal with. Greetings, pleasure to meet you too.
I've already prepared seats for you. Come, sit beside me.
I wondered if she heard like how badly I beat the Fatsui man.
Perhaps you two are unaware of how Miss Farina and I do things. You see, we actually recently agreed to get together for tea when we had the time. See this? This is a limited type of confectionery that Miss Farina simply adores. There are only 16 slices sold every day.
Wow.
Here, why don't
16
you
every
have
day.
a taste?
She seems friendly enough, but that can't all be there is to her. The Knave is a force to be reckoned with. I should be very cautious around her.
Traveler, what do you think of this cake?
It's pretty good and quite tasty. I think Paimon agrees too.
That's good to hear. So what Child said was on the mark after all. You do share a taste in desserts with Farina and I.
Wait, Child should have no reason to have said something like that.
I wonder how he's doing nowadays. You must have heard, right? He's suddenly gone missing. I'm really worried about his safety, you know. Here's to hoping that he's an excellent swimmer.
I have faith in his abilities.
Since we're talking about him, I feel like I should add something. His martial prowess really looked certainly pretty impressive, yeah.
Farina looks quite nervous. There must be some kind of bad blood between her and the Knave.
Oh, so you're also familiar with his aptitude for fighting, Miss Farina. Oh, right. I almost forgot. Child was subdued by Udex Nuvillette right in front of you. Against ordinary people, my colleague would never be on the back foot. But alas, he just never imagined he'd run into such a person. I must express my admiration for Monsieur Nuvillette.
I managed to find a few leads on his whereabouts.
Coming from you, that's not surprising at all.
But I thought you would be happier to hear the news.
Of course, but it's still a bit of a shame. You see, I would have been far happier had I received this news somewhat earlier. As you well know, a long time has passed since Child disappeared.
Well, in any case, there's no need to worry. We know for sure that Child is still alive.
Oh, and just how do you know that?
Oh boy, Paimon, hopefully you didn't start something that you can't back up.
Because we found evidence that proved he left the Fortress of Mirapede.
And where did he go after leaving the fortress?
Well...
No, we just know that he left. Oh no, Paimon's statement just left us wide open.
The Fortress of Mirapede lies deep beneath the waves. Unless he pranced right out of the main gate, he must have had to swim for it. Do you have any proof that he surfaced safely?
We do not. But there was also no evidence that he's been injured or killed.
Ah, that is good news at least. His sister Tonya sent a letter to Fontaine not too long ago. Since he was unfortunately unavailable, I picked it up on his behalf.
I kind of forgot. Does he have multiple siblings? I only remember the brother during his story quest, I think.
Do you have any idea how he usually
his
writes
character
back
quest
to his family? Dear Tonya, your letter made me feel like we were still enjoying our time in Snezhnaya together. I'm currently admiring the scenery on the streets in front of the Opera House. Is it something like that?
She's turning up the pressure. If I'm not sure if I'm able to convince her, but at least I can try to distract her from Farina. That sounds good to me, yes.
All letters tend to follow the same few formats anyway, right? As long as the contents are accurate, it doesn't matter so much how it's written or how it's worded.
You know, it does feel kind of weird with Farina. I feel like with the Archons, I'm always like, I don't know. In a way, I feel kind of safe around him, even if they would be in danger. Like maybe with I forgot the one's named, the one back in Sumeru, in Nahida, right? I think Nahida. Like yeah, even though like she was not in a good spot, I've always felt like kind of like safe and secure. Like I know she can lead us out of trouble, or at least they have like some kind of like authority where I don't feel like they're in danger. Like with the Raiden Shogun, with Zhong Li. What else? Maybe Venti. I guess Venti could be another one, but that was like at the very beginning of the game. Over time, the Archons felt like they're a bit more safer, I guess. But Farina feels like he's been having like a lot of flaws compared to like maybe some of the others. At least that's how I kind of see it right now. Like we even beat her in a debate during that court thing, right?
Hold on. The water in the teacup is shaking.
Is there a earthquake?
I suppose this is also a sign of things to come, Miss Farina.
I don't know. I don't even know like what Farina's doing to piss her off. I feel like Farina's like trying her best just to be like nice.
Huh? I don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
Like I don't know how you make the knave get pissed off or whatever.
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
No. Oh, he's back. Okay, we're safe. Oh, never mind. He's still underground. I thought he was back.
My thanks to you both. I will take it from here.
Sure you don't need a hand?
Quite sure.
Wow. So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess. Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
He's gonna fight
Sounds
water
about right.
with water. I'm just wondering if like I feel like Rayosty can or Rysty can always just like freeze it over and over again, right? If he wanted to. Okay.
A day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled and the waters burst forth. But it is not this day. This ancient power could easily obliterate an entire race.
Ooh.
A tsunami of fury would unleash endless catastrophe.
Dude, I just realized, like, what is Nervalette, dude? The more I talk about Farina and how, like, weak she is, or, like, like how, what is it?
This sentence is too severe. Forgive me for overruling
I feel like this is what Farina would be doing and not Nervalette. I mean, he's always been giving me, like, another... He's also been giving me, like, the Archon vibes as well. I'm just wondering if there's like two Archons
Seems like the problem
in this
inside
case.
has been suppressed.
But like I think the main one that I know of is Farina. But yeah, I feel like I said, Farina would be the one to maybe I just feel like, just based on like the title alone, like her being the Archon, she can probably do something as amazing as that.
Let me guess. We're safe for now.
Indeed.
But yeah, now I'm just wondering about Nervalette.
Only for now.
He just seems like a more powerful being than I initially thought. But like I said, like when I look at Farina and Nervalette, they just seem like very divine looking.
I win this
Like
bet.
at least, high in
You owe me
status,
a
like they look like nobles.
Very well. It was indeed just as you said.
You made a bet?
We made a bet on the size of your entourage. Cloran thought you wouldn't come down by yourself.
I figured you would have at least brought a few people along for appearance's sake. It appears I underestimated just how confidential the mission was.
Shouldn't you have gotten used to confidential missions by now? That's just how the courts operate.
So what gift must the loser give? Tea?
He already has tons of tea in his office. I'm thinking about a set of legal codices.
That wouldn't happen to be a dig at my lack of legal awareness, would it?
Well, I'm sure His Grace doesn't consider the fortress to be outside the law.
I was under the impression the residents of a place like this would be uninterested in the legal codices.
That was obviously a joke. Anyway, you've still got some unfinished business to attend to in the overworld, correct?
No need to stay here if you have a pressing matter. We all know you can't leave Palais Mermonia for long.
Thank you.
What the heck was that word? What? Palais Mermonia. I never heard of that word. I'm guessing that's new. I'm guessing that's his, like, is that his power that he just used to repel the Primordial Sea?
I hope everything went smoothly with the Fatui Harbinger.
I don't I don't think so. Just watch, we come back, we see like furniture being all turned over. Oh no, we're still
I
good.
must say, we've spent long enough playing house, Miss Farina. As the Hydro Archon, I am sure you understand the exact meaning of the phenomenon we just witnessed. Or should I say, that's what I originally thought. But looking at your expression, was I wrong? And you haven't a clue?
What are you trying to say?
At this point, I don't think there's any more need to speak as diplomatic representatives. Allow me to speak to you now as just a Fontanian. You know the prophecy by heart, and also that every part of it is being proven true. Yet, here you are relaxing, drinking tea, and eating desserts as if it's all nothing more than a few stray bugs in your garden. Do you really think that's acceptable?
You know, she does have a point. What if like her whole thing, I'm just like guessing right now, what if like she's not actually an Archon? I don't know how you would even prove if someone is an Archon or not, though. But what if she's not, and that's just like maybe maybe just a you know, what do you call it again? Like a decoy in a way, or I don't know. Maybe they need to protect the real Archon. Maybe it's Nervalette. I'm not sure.
The prophecy's hanging above our necks like a guillotine. Every faction is looking for a way to either avert the disaster or save their own. Even the orphans of the House of the Hearth have devoted everything to saving their homeland. But you? It beggars belief just how nonchalant and carefree you have been. From the very beginning, you, the god Focalor, you have utterly failed to take action.
Is that her real name? You know, kind of like with Venti, with Barbados?
You're wrong. I've never ignored the prophecy, nor have I just been passing the time in self-indulgence. Retract your accusation and stop doubting the wisdom of the gods with such absurd conjectures.
I am not alone in my doubts, you know. All the children of Fontaine may be harboring the exact same thoughts right now. Oh, great Hydro Archon. How are you going to save them? Save us? How are the people you've sworn to protect supposed to survive in a land that will soon disappear beneath the waves?
I have my ways, and I've been working on them for all this time. Even if you look down upon me, you have no right to judge me. Fontaine will be saved. Even if I still cannot see the true future right now, as long as I continue on as I am, I will be able to hold my head up high.
Farina's not acting like her usual self. She's actually seriously refuting Denave's accusations. She means what she says. She's not putting on a front.
Then I ask you, Miss Farina, just what have you been working on? Where can we see it, and what is it doing to help?
So, was all that a lie? Or can she really not tell us? She was so full of conviction and confidence just now, but now she's deflated like a popped balloon.
My machinations are just like the prophecy itself. They will only reveal themselves at the fated time. It is just that beings like yourselves are unable to perceive them as of yet.
I see. As a god, the proof of your labor always lies beyond prying mortal eyes. Allow me to be so bold as to ask another way. Would it be possible for you to tell us the parts of your plan that are not confidential? Such as your emergency response plan for the impending disaster?
An emergency response plan?
Oh, that look in your eyes. Have you not even prepared one of those?
The emergency response plan is also strictly confidential.
Then allow me to jog your memory. Miss Farina, what is the purpose of your Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal? And what do you plan to do with the massive amounts of indemnitium that has accumulated over the years?
The Oratrice? It's just like it appears to be.
So you also have no idea. If I'm not mistaken, someone's using it to prepare for something. But unfortunately, it would seem that someone is not you, Miss Farina. I first caught wind of this when Linny tried to investigate the Oratrice in the Opera House. You see, even just getting close to the core contaminated him with an extremely large amount of indemnitium. But even if that had nothing to do with you, then what could you possibly be working on, oh great Hydro Archon? Oh, right. I almost forgot. Udex Nouvillette is not at the tea party with us today. Miss Farina, I suppose you must have ordered him away to take care of some troublesome business.
Yes, that's exactly right. Please keep it a secret for me.
Of course I will. Although, I must say, Miss Farina, you seem quite insecure without the Udex by your side. Oh, very well. Let's stop that conversation here. There are still a few slices of cake left, so please, help yourselves, everyone.
These aren't topics I can speak about. I don't even know what Rivulet's task was. If I had to guess, he probably went down to deal with the surging Primordial Sea, but can he really deal with it all by himself? And is Farina being truthful or not? Probably. I mean, so far, in my opinion, probably not.
Traveler, I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few matters on behalf of the Udex.
Like the knave is kind of winning me over right now.
Those who work hard deserve gratitude and praise. You too, Paimon.
Thank you. Paimon will take you up on that offer.
The knave proceeds to change the topic and brings up a number of less significant matters.
Oh, Paimon's super full. That cake was great.
If it's on my tea table, it must be of the highest quality. Yes, and we must thank the knave for bringing these over as well.
You're welcome. I'm sure the cake also felt greatly honored to be featured at Miss Farina's table. And I was merely catering to Miss Farina's tastes, seeking a chance to chat over tea. It is getting late. Why don't we call it a day? There are still a few matters that I need to take care of, so I must take my leave now.
Very well. We'll end it here.
Mind seeing me off, Traveler? We could use the opportunity to discuss Child before I must be on my way.
Of course.
Paimon's coming too!
Alright. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and end it here so that, for the next video, I assume when we go to the nave, it's gonna, probably, take me to a cutscene, and, I don't feel like leaving during a cutscene. Like, we're almost at the 50-minute limit. Yeah, we're finally out of the Fortress of Meripede, guys. We're now back on the surface. I'm not sure if we're gonna go back down. I'm sure maybe that whole thing is pretty much done. I'm not sure if I did too much when it came to Farina, like, to help her out. Like, Paimon tried helping out earlier. I'm guessing because it's our presence, maybe, that maybe, maybe the knave tried to hold back. I'm sure, like, if she was alone with her, if with Farina, she would maybe go all out. But, like, even during that whole thing, that whole confrontation, when they're talking about the whole oratory stuff, like, yeah, I felt like she was going, like, really, really hard on her. where I don't know if like a fight was about to erupt, and maybe that's when we need to step in, maybe. But yeah, I felt like we did, somewhat very little, but it could just be, just the presence of us, would be enough to like maybe, I guess not make the knave do anything like too serious. I mean, she has heard about our accomplishments from child, probably. Like if a fight were to erupt, we can maybe I mean, I'm sure she's confident enough for her to take us on. I guess just to make it the most easiest. Maybe she doesn't want the most resistance. But yeah, what is up with Farina, man? She definitely feels on the weirder side right now as an Archon. Like, I feel like even with Venti, I do feel like a lot better with him. Like, if I had to choose like an Archon to save my life, I feel like Farina would be the last one so far. Like, I haven't seen much about her that really feels anything grand or majestic or like powerful. So yeah, I mean, we'll see. Maybe later in the story, maybe it turns out that Neuvillette is the true Archon. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on here. But anyway, guys, that'll be it for this video. That'll be it for now. That's game.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.